What's going on, people? Welcome to Friday Night Gaming Podcast. Elite master race of individuals that game on PC. Hey, sorry. Welcome to the PC master. Let me not welcome you. I'm still a peasant out here, sucking knees for pennies. Anyway, you
sucking
welcome
what,
to,
fam?
I don't know. I assume peasants suck knees. I don't know for pennies. Anyway, let's just move on. It's been a little bit, but tell the people where they can find you and tell me what it feels like to be a part of a master race of individuals.
Um, yeah, I don't know what to say all that, but you can find me at twitter.com/scythex_ and twitch.tv/scythex, and consoles are trash.
Consoles are trash. Confirmed.
I traded in my PS4 for a Trapper Keeper, and
Bruh.
and
the Trapper Keeper?
all that's in the Trapper Keeper is just more digital codes for PC games. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, that's facts. Shout out to Sea of Thieves, Gang Squad.
Yo,
Listen,
hold up, real quick. Speaking of the PC, speaking of PC, just shout out to Nighthawk for hooking your boy up, because he's goddamn generous, that dude.
Shout out to Nighthawk for helping Size homeless ass with all that PC good stuff. So shout out to Hawk.
Tower's so big I can just live in the thing when I get thrown out of this place. So
this man living in the tower, bro. Get that water cool. Yo, listen, real quick. You can find me at Twitter at Trigun4848, twitch.tv/Trigun411. Follow us on Instagram.
Where can they find you on Tinder?
Where Yo, keep down the hush. That's gonna be all. Can you explain to wifey? Nah, I ain't on Tinder yet. Daryl, what up, Daryl?
Let's go, Daryl in the building. Fly in the building, rocking the
life
building.
In the building, baby. Real quick announcement: CutCon has been postponed to a later date. It was originally going to be sometime in 2019. It's now going to be anywhere between 2019 August and 2040 July.
2040.
We had to, hey, we had to, you know how games get delayed. We got to delay CutCon because we got to get all our cucks up, and we have to make sure all of our cucks are in order. But me fly inside. Hey, fly, try slide. We work on it. We trying to get it back going. Follow us on Instagram. Let's get back to it. Follow us on Instagram at FNG Podcast. We post the pic once a year. Download us on iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, iOS, all that stuff. Android. You can find us on
real
Spotify.
quick,
if Side Trash ass can know how to upload.
That's a fact. Yo. Yeah, no. So last week, the file must have got corrupted when we lost internet, because that shit does not want to upload for the life of me. So I did my best.
Episode
31. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rip.
You're forever
rip
on
dream.
YouTube, but never anywhere else.
Yeah, that's a fact. Anyway, let's get into it. So we've been gone. We hit you with an episode 2 weeks ago. We're gonna hit you with one tonight. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. We don't gaming this is like the dead season. It's the calm before the storm, though, because everyone knows who's a gamer.
This is like July, being a sports. August. It's like being a sports fan in February. There ain't shit going on.
Yeah, ain't nothing happening, and like things are real slow. But we tried to pull things here and there, but we don't have a lot to talk about, so the show's not going to be that long. If you have any questions, though, definitely hit us with it.
We're
going to give you our thoughts on a couple things, and we're going to keep it moving. But like I said, this is the dead season. Like, come late August, September.
That's when the hype train rolls in.
That's the height of the whole season. Outside of E3, I would have to say the fall, that holiday season is like, that's when all the games drop.
Facts.
We
also got Game Awards. We got the Sony's PSX coming, so there's a lot coming this fall.
We also, consequently, we have the Game of the Year dropping August 2nd, Madden NFL 20. Make sure you got that. So that's gonna be fire. I'm joking. I didn't even cop it last year, but my first year. Anyway, we're gonna move forward to our next exciting segment. What happened Friday night? Because we game
A
Friday night together all the time. So, Sai, thoughts?
Yeah, so Friday night is usually when the Friday night gaming crew logs in and does their thing. But the last couple weeks, I feel like we haven't done anything on Friday.
Nah,
um,
we haven't. Um we missed a couple Fridays, and we did.
yeah, like 2 weeks ago, we logged in and like talked in chat, but we were all playing different games. And then like last Friday, me and you were just like streaming our own shit. Like I don't even know what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, we definitely did. We streamed our own stuff, and then we just kind of talked in the chat. And then the 2 weeks ago, we did like GTA for a quick minute. But we'll get to GTA news later because the casino just dropped in. Sai just lost. Sai
I'm
just bet the house
already
last
200.
night.
Yeah, I'm already 200K in the hole, but
Oh
that's all
man,
right. Let's
oh
get
man.
it.
So yeah, we're gonna get back to it. Shout out to Shaunta, shout out to Sai, shout out to let's. I'm gonna just keep it a buck on this podcast. The Friday Night Gaming Crew officially is me, Shaunta, and Sai. To be honest with you, I mean we were part of a larger crew initially, but things got in the way. Life happens. And shout out to G Dub's
We
birthday
gotta get
dispatch.
Fly in there on Fridays.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know. Cause Fly is on there. Fly be on there. But we got to get him gaming for sure. Cause
Facts.
Fly's one of the homies, no doubt. Um, so we just been kind of doing our own thing. This has been like a crazy summer. I know people have been busy. People have been doing different stuff. But we're gonna move forward with this week in gaming. I'll just tell you what what I've been doing. Yo, that golf clash though.
Oh my
Listen,
God! Who
I've been
the
gaming
hell
mobile gaming
cares?
for life. Your boy is part of the Wolfgang clan. I won't go too much into it
Bruh.
because I realized last Friday, I realized how much of a nerd and a geek and a loser I am. Just talking to Science Shawsa about this golf clash. I'm mad passionate about it, but like
This
you're
man
not supposed
straight up
you're not,
declined my clan request
yo,
because I wasn't dedicated enough
bro. Let me
for
tell
mobile
you.
gaming.
Yeah, that's
Fam,
a fact, bro. Yo, this
fam.
man side. First of all, this man side don't even play golf clash. He plays once every 3 to 6 months. He get. I'm in this. I'm in this Wolfgang clan, which is like we're right outside of Champions 100 is the highest level you can get to. We're right about to be in Champions 100, and there's requirements for the clan, bro. Like you gotta play daily. You got to get 50 points in the first 3 hours. You got to get 4K a season. This man side trying to ruin my rep, bro. He's like, hey, fam, let me play. Yo, you know how,
This guy,
you know
man.
how, bro, you know how we, like, back in the day, like, yo, you like, all right, choosing teams for like tackle football. And then your little cousin, you like 12 and shit. Your little cousin, like 3 years old, they're like, can I play? Like, nah, fam, you can't play because you'll die. So I was just trying to look out for my little cousin out here in these gaming streets. Sai is my little cousin in these mobile gaming streets.
The fact that you even just said that is
Yo, shout out to
ridiculous.
Sai. Shout out to Sai, these mobile gaming streets. Where's my horn? God damn it. Hey. Anyway,
Golf
I've been playing
clash.
Golf Clash. I just made the latest tournament. I'm telling you, download it. You'll get addicted to it. It's crazy. I've been playing 2K. The story is actually dope, believe it or not. So I thought I was trolling him, but like the 2K story is dope because you basically
I
start
still
off
gotta
like
try that.
you're actually just a piece of shit. Like there's no other way to summarize it. Like in other 2K stories, they start you off at like you have some kind of talent, you high school, college, whatever.
Hmm.
You're just a piece of shit. Like you don't get drafted and they send you to like Shanghai. So like you play for the Shanghai Bears. I mean, come on, fam. Um, I've been playing Detroit. Detroit is so good, so good. Detroit.
Is
Hopefully I'll be
it?
able to finish
Is
that,
it? Your game of the year?
bro. You know what? The fact I know I'm gonna sound like a Sony fanboy. The fact that Detroit. Really think about this. Really think about Xbox's entire generation. Their catalog for this entire generation. Think about the fact that Sony had Detroit, Spider Man, and God of War come out the same year. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna Sony fanboy this. Detroit, Spider Man, and God of War could have been games of the year all respectively if they hadn't come out the same year.
Yeah,
Like I'm gonna say that straight up, and I really honestly believe that because the
I would
games
agree
were
with
like
that.
masterpieces, man. They had three masterpieces in 1 year.
Hmm.
Xbox hasn't had like I like a really good game come out this gen. Like anyway, that's neither here nor there. But
I'm sure we'll return to this topic.
yeah. We'll get into it. But side, aka Johnny Depp, tell us what you've been playing, sir.
Well, speaking of games of the year and Xbox, I've been rocking that Sea of Thieves, my
Bro, this
guy.
man,
Sailing
where's
on the
that?
seven seas,
Bro,
let's
block. Come
get
on,
it.
band. I'm gonna play an air horn because I don't have no block. I can need to come up with like a poop sound.
A poop
Yeah,
sound?
bro. This, yeah, man. Because I'm trying to shit on Sea of Thieves. I hate that game, but nah, I'm just being an Xbox leader. But
Yeah,
I can't,
100%. But yeah, no. The water looks really good.
bro. That water though, yo. I remember when that game first dropped. Kid Smooth was like, yo, but the water looks really good.
Oh man.
I'm like, there's a monster in the game.
Real
The
talk, he
Kraken
ain't
that's not even
lying though.
Nah, the water looks dumb good, but like, how the do you play? Yo, I mean, and I
Oh
can't knock
shit.
it because everybody's saying with friends is mad
It
fun.
is. That's the thing. Like I I tried playing it solo. One, I'm like trying to learn how to keyboard again for gaming, which is a task in itself. And then two,
Yeah.
playing
Oh,
that
shout out to
game's
Tom.
yeah.
Keyboard.
I'm coming for you.
With that.
No. But two, like the game with on top of me trying to learn it, like I couldn't really get into it solo. But as soon as I logged in and started playing with like Fly or Chavez, Tessa or whatever, it was just like it was a lot more fun. We're
Damn.
like chasing down people, stealing their loot, sinking their ships. It was like almost like Black Flag-ish with like actual players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's like a multiplayer Black Flag. Shout out to Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch you stream that just because I need to see what it's about. But
Yeah, I mean it's very cartoony and like players look ridiculous, but the actual gameplay itself is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
damn, that's tight.
Yeah.
That's tight. Um,
Also been playing some Destiny 2, kind of
oh
gearing up.
man, this man really said D2.
Yeah,
Oh man,
gearing up for September. I have like a lot of quests that I need to complete before September. And I'm already hitting that limit of me not giving a shit until September. So
I thought you was
so
gonna say something like real, like hitting a
nah
limit of 400.
nah.
Like I'm already getting to the point where I'm at the level of not giving a shit.
Yeah. No, 100% because like I mean now like now, Division DLC's out and
Yeah.
GTA now is like relevant again, and
Yeah.
now I got Sea of Thieves and other PC stuff I could be doing. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I I just don't have interest in Destiny 2. Like I'm still gonna play it with people and do what I got to do on certain days just so I can like keep not have Rust build, and then September comes and I'm overwhelmed. But
Yeah.
what is wrong with D2 Trigon?
Yo, hold on. Hold on.
Yo, answer your boy. That was
Bruh.
really low. I don't know what you were playing.
Well, Daryl, let me answer your question with just one word. You know what's wrong with D2? Bruh. Shout out to Daryl. You're a new person. Listen, there's nothing actually wrong with D2. When the game dropped, I played it. I liked the game. It was cool. The problem, we don't really get into this, but we've been talking about this for like 32 episodes. The problem with D2, it didn't have any sustainability for people to come back and consistently play it, and it shit was just mad dry afterwards. And I know, like, Daryl, I don't know if you're one of those people who like you're a Destiny head for life. I totally respect that, but and Sai can back me up on this. It just got there wasn't enough substance to keep people coming back that was like relevant. Like I've seen, and this is I'm only speaking from watching other people. This didn't happen to me because I quit D2 after the story mode, so I was already done with that shit. But when I see people like ZG, people like Chavez, people like Fly, people like Sai, like when I see hardcore Destiny fans go away from the game to start playing other games, I know something's wrong. So I'm just speaking from that aspect. So I don't know actually what's wrong with it, but I can only tell you what I've heard from other people, and especially my boy Sai, just the lack of sustainability for the game and to keep people interested. That's been because I played D1, and that's been a common theme throughout Destiny's kind of like life cycle. And I know Activision was a big proponent of that, like a big component in having them not live up to the hype. But yeah, they got to do better, and hopefully they
Facts.
will with these new DLC. And I feel like I'm speaking intelligently about it only because like Sai is my boy, and we talk every day, and these are the things that like I talk about with him and Fly and everybody. So I'm not a deep Destiny head, but I know a little bit about it. So that's what I think is wrong with D2.
Well said. Well said.
Hey,
Hopefully September brings a change for everybody.
yeah, yeah, no doubt.
But
no
yeah,
doubt.
so I've been playing Destiny 2, and I'm kind of slowing down on that at the moment. But now yesterday, I booted up. Well, first of all, two like DLCs dropped yesterday, and had to choose which one. But
Damn.
I ended up going with GTA because I'm a gambling addict as well as a gaming addict, and there
That's
you
a
go.
fact.
It's all in one
That's
game.
that's a fact.
So I booted up GTA to check out the casino update, and let me tell you, man, the casino's fire, dude. As soon as
Is
you
it?
walk in, there's a big wheel. You can win a brand new car. Like
Bruh.
you can win chips. You can win money.
Damn.
There's just so much going on. You can sit down at the slot machine. There's actual
Did,
table games where like you can sit down with other players, play 3 card poker. You can be at a full table
so
of player.
you're playing against other people live.
Well, you're going up against a dealer, but other live players are sitting next to you if the
Wow.
casino's full enough.
Okay.
You know, it
Oh,
depends
so
on
you're
your
not. So
server.
but if you're playing poker, you're not playing against other people in the game.
No, because they don't have Hold'em. That might be coming. It might be
Oh,
coming,
okay.
but
Okay.
Hold'em's PvP. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I
so
got you.
we're playing 3 card poker, so everyone's
Okay.
playing against the dealer.
Okay, I got you. That's still kind of dope though.
Yeah, no, it's fire. And they had roulette, so you can have a table full of players, betting on roulette
Oh
and
yeah,
watching the
yeah, yeah.
the ball spin and whatnot. Um, they had blackjack. They have a section where you can, cause GTA, they have the racetrack, and that's where the casino is, obviously. So
Yeah, yeah,
you can
yeah.
actually sit down in like an OTB like racetrack kind of style, and bet on the horse racing and and
Yeah.
just pick a horse based
Yo,
on name, whatever.
yo, that's actually hilarious. Did you do it?
Yeah, yo, I had my chat giving me horse numbers, and I was just betting on horses and stuff. Like it was
Yo,
dope.
that's mad funny actually.
Yeah.
I gotta if not tonight, then definitely Friday. I feel like maybe we should rock it Friday night. Did you get your room though?
Yeah,
Did you get your
yeah, no.
penthouse for Twitch
As
Prime?
soon as when you log in and it you can I forget where you go. I think it's on a website on your phone,
Okay.
in-game phone, and then you can go to purchase a suite, and like the beginning part of the suite is free, and then then you can buy your add-ons and stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. The new GCA DLC sounds like it's really dope.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to try the missions in there too, because I was saying they actually have missions.
Yeah, I
Um,
haven't checked it out yet. I figured maybe one night we can do it. I just been gambling because it's
Just
been fun.
because man's addicted, bro.
Yeah, it's just been fun, man.
Gambling for
It's
hours.
fun. Yo, I could sit down and play like 3-card poker for hours, man. This shit was a blast. And betting on horses and shit. Like at some point, I made like over 170,000, and I was just sitting pretty. And then the cockiness came out, and I started betting larger, and boom, it's gone.
Yo, that's real life though. That's what they do to you. That's
yeah,
why
100%.
the house always wins. The house always 100%.
Wins, but
that's
like
funny.
in a blink of an eye, I'm up 200 grand, and I didn't have to run a mission, so that's dope to me.
That's actually, so you didn't have to take the coke out of your warehouse and get shot by some dick.
Exactly.
Just
or try to steal a car and sell it without some dick blowing it up with a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
So
that's so trash. That's dope.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we're gonna keep rocking, and so I guess Sai, you can go first on this one if you want.
All right. Well, mine's kind of like
on your mind, player.
Mine's kind of like a toss up, so anybody can comment.
Yo, Ghost, what up? Shout out to Ghost in the building.
Ghost in the building. What up, Ghost? So yeah, mine's kind of like a monthly. It's about a monthly subscriptions. As far as like companies having their own monthly subscription, is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth it, or does it end up just costing more having multiple subscriptions monthly than actually just going out and buying the games?
Yo, this is so you're are you talking like
EA Access, Game Pass, Origins, Uplay, like all these companies, like Ubisoft, like they all have their own subscription based like stream games, like digital gaming platform. But if each of them are like $15 a month or whatever, you're paying over $100 for the year for this year-long subscription multiple times. If you actually do it with the other companies, like is it worth it, or you know what I mean?
I'm totally with you. And Ghost, welcome to the cast. We're talking about Sai had a question on his mind. He's talking about monthly subscriptions to different game services like Games Pass and EA Access, and whether it's worth it in the long run. Does it actually cost more than buying games full price on release? Here's what I'll say. I feel like this is like to me, back in like high school when you were in math class, you're like, yo, if Sally does this and gets charged this per minute, and then it's like one of those equations where if you buy a certain amount, plan A is better. If you buy this amount, plan B is better. So to me, because I've thought about this, and this is why I don't do GameFly and I don't do Games Pass or EA. I'm hesitant to do the subscriptions because I'm not playing enough games.
Well, for you personally, you're not on as much.
Yeah, to play. But I even think you have to do some math, because think about it. If you're gonna buy, like, let's say you're gonna buy Madden 20, and then NBA Live. Those are 3 games, but EA Access costs you $100 a year. But if you get those games at a discounted rate, like if let's say you waited a little bit and you bought those 3 games for $30 a piece, you pay less.
No, I get it if you wait, but I'm saying like if you want a game on release,
yeah.
I mean, because if you have EA Access, like you can play Madden now, or you wait and pay $60 at the store or digital or whatever. But either way, you're paying full price. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I think if you look at it like this, if you buy, I don't know, I feel like the monthly subscription is good if you plan on playing.
Like, it's good in bursts. Maybe.
Yeah, like if you play more than one game, I actually think the monthly subscription would help you, because think about it, 2 games is going to cost you 120. Right. 2 games brand new is going to be 120.
So here, I'll so GameFly, I think, if I remember correctly, it's like $20 or so, because I have 2 game rentals. It's not just the one.
Word.
So for GameFly, what I like about it is I can get any game, so I'm not bound to just a company. You know, because I feel like if I spend $15 with EA Access, I'm not gonna jump to another company and spend another $15. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm stuck with EA Access until I want to switch to something else. You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cancel and then move on. But with GameFly, I can have everything. So I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little different. But
No, I feel you.
yeah, I don't know. It's just with the other games, the other platforms. I just feel like, and now like so all these studios are starting to get their own things. Like when does it end? Like are we gonna have like 20 different
Well, that
developers putting
and
out
that's
streaming services?
and that's the issue, and that's what I wanted to say. Real quick, Ghostfaces in the chat said, "I don't like things like GameFly also because I'm too ADD. I can play my games whenever I want. If I want to randomly play something on a certain day, if that makes sense, I want to buy a game because I can put it down and pick it up whenever I want again. But that's a personal preference.
No, I get that.
See, I'm totally with you, Ghost. Like I started playing Watch Dogs 7 months ago randomly, played 2 3 hours and then put it down, not because I didn't like it but because I wanted to actually play something else before that. I'll go back and beat Watch Dogs, but like if I have GameFly, I can't really do that. So it does it definitely takes away some of your freedom of being able to do what you want. But on the other hand, if you're the type of person that it makes a whole like I'll see, like I'll buy a game, me and Cy will beat it, and he'll send it back. Like God of War, like I
Hmm.
beat God of War, and now I spent $130 still. I
That,
spent all that
dude,
money.
we've all been there.
I spent all that money for that special edition, and now the game literally. Will I go back and play it? Maybe, probably not, because I got 35 games on my backlog. But I just spent $65 um, for that game, and I'll never play it again. So I have a
And I
stack
spent
of.
what 10 $20,
Yeah,
you know.
so I spent $10 to play that game, got it, sent it back. Like, so it's all dependent on how you like Ghost said, your personal preference. But at
Hmm.
the same time, the major point I think we as gamers have to think about, if we're so, because I feel like people are frenzied for this subscription stuff, like yo, EA access, this and that.
Right.
What, what if like it's almost like a cable company right now? Cable, let's say cable gives you 10 channels for $100. Like if every channel comes out with their own service, let's say they charge
Shout out to
$15.
Disney.
Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like every channel now, ABC, NBC's coming out with a streaming service. If every games developer and studio comes out with their own service, you're gonna end up you're gonna end up paying fucking hundreds of dollars every year to play a couple of games, dog. Like I just, and she Go says exactly, it works well for Psy, which is good. I think these subscriptions are a lot of personal preference. Like I have an Origin subscription because I love Sims and whatnot, but no one plays Origin. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Like I see, I should
Hmm.
probably do an EA early. Like I love Madden, but I hate buying it because the game's trash. Like literally mechanically, like there's still errors from 10, 15 years ago. But I love to play it. I would play live, and I would also play like NHL, but at the same
And you
time,
also get FIFA.
oh my god, yeah. See, to me, the EA access would make sense, but at the same time, going back to personal preference, I just like I'll play FIFA 20 like next summer. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like I might do that next summer. So the whole early access thing doesn't mean anything to me. So
If I was gonna
anyway,
do
it's
early the EA access, it would be like from August to
yeah,
November, and then I would just cancel because like I feel like by
yeah.
then all sports games will be out, and then you could play whatever, you know, and
Now, do
then
you do
be
you
done with
get
it.
do
But
but do you get to keep them though? Like let's
no, as
say,
soon as you cancel your subscription, I think you
oh,
lose your access.
see, then that to me,
So they kind of
that
get
that
you like that.
yeah, like I have a Peloton downstairs. I haven't gone on it in like 4 months, and don't I ain't rich. It was gifted to me by my aunt, but like I haven't gone on it in months. But I'm like someday I might want to, so I'm still paying the subscription because one day I might want to, and I feel like that's how these subscription services are making money. Like you think Games Pass $10 is good, it is, but like their function like $10 is a think about paying $10 for Games Pass and you get like a new game. People are like, oh, that's so stupid. The company's not making money. Do you know how many people are like signed up for this that aren't even like playing games? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
a company's
I've
not
gone
going to
I've
make
gone a
something to not
month
make money.
and not watch anything on Netflix and still pay for
Yeah,
it. Like it's just
exactly.
that's like a normal bill now. Like
Oh
like oh
yeah,
Netflix whatever.
yeah. No, it is.
It's
It
like paying
is.
for cable.
No, it really is. It really is. But that's actually a great topic, and we'll touch more upon that as we keep going. But um, real quick,
Yeah,
this is
try what's on your mind.
a Playboy Game Informer. So I just recently got the Game Informer for this month, or actually for August 2019. It had what is this stupid game called? Monster Hunter World on the cover. I almost threw that bitch out. First of all, Monster Hunter is trash, and if you like it, unfriend me. No, I'm just joking. But Game Informer is a great magazine. Shout out to the editor. What's his name, real quick? I'm gonna act like a true like I should be a true gamer and know his name. Robert McNamara, Andy McNamara. Yep. Um,
You were way
it's a
off.
great it's I mean Robert Andy, same person, same name. It's a great magazine. Here's the problem, bro. By the time it comes out, in the age of the internet, Twitter, all this news has to be instant. This magazine might as well be like literally 3 months old. It's
Yeah.
covering topics from E3, which
I feel
happened
like
at the
it's
beginning of
normally
June.
not like that though.
It's normal, no, but it's normally not like that. But like what I'm saying
Recently it
is,
has been though.
yeah, no, recently I think it has been because it's been a lot slower.
Yeah.
Than like this year for games, in my opinion,
It's
has
been
been really
lackluster.
slow. Yeah, like think about last year. Like Detroit Became Human was out by now. God of War
Yeah,
was
it's
out.
Spider
All this stuff.
Man.
Spider Man, like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of stuff came last year. This year is like mad dead. Um, but I feel like a Game Informer, and I hate to see it. I don't know that they'll go out of business anytime soon. Um,
I think Game Informer dies when GameStop finally goes away.
yo,
That's where their subscriptions are coming from.
yo, that's actually fact. Yo, we got to take a pause for the cause. Ghostface says, by the way, Trigon, yesterday I beat a Bloodborne boss. Bloodborne boss. I'm sorry, I got so excited. A Bloodborne boss, first try on my own, no guide or any. Let's fucking
Yo, let's go. That's
let's
big time right there.
that is much respect to you. Bloodborne is the ultimate test of if you're a gamer or not. That's a
I still
fact.
gotta play
If
that.
if you cannot beat Bloodborne, you are trash and should never play video games. No, I'm just joking, but yo, that's a major accomplishment, Ghost, because Bloodborne is a difficult game, and those bosses, I can honestly say I've never beat a boss out the gate, like never. And I try not to look at any guides, but yo, shout out to Ghost for
Ghost,
beating the
did you
boss.
beat
Who was
Sekiro?
it?
I don't know if she beat Sekiro.
Who was the boss she beat? And that's a good question. Sekiro. That's a game that I actually want to play.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to Ghost. So my question is,
GG.
like like with Game Informer, I'm reading I'm reading an article that has information that's a month old. Like it's like what's coming out. There's a section that they have what's coming out in August. Like I knew what was coming out in The Witch of Hem. Oh wow, damn. She's crazy. Is that the one with the three witches? They actually formed three witches, because if you did that, then that's OD. Because like, there's one witch that has like three witches, but that was an OD one. That took me a couple tries for sure. Um, anyway, I'm reading, like if I want to know a game release, I can just go to the internet. Like if
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the articles are very well written. They give you like an in-depth, like Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
I love that stuff.
yeah, I do too, and I hope it doesn't die. But I'm almost like I wait for Game Informer. I try to read it to talk
Hmm.
about stuff that's on the cast, and I find that like I'm like if I took the stuff from this Game Informer and talked about it, people would be like, "Bro, like E3 was in June."
Yeah,
So I don't know. I don't think it's relevant because it has good information that's well written in
I just think
articles.
everyone on every medium is trying to grab something relevant to talk about.
Yeah,
Like it's just
yeah,
that
and
type of year and off season.
yeah, and it's a matter of the content is great. It's just late, and there's no way a physical publication. It's like the fucking newspaper. Who reads the newspaper? Like, you can't you just can't do it. So shout out to Game Informer and Andy McNamara. They're a really good magazine, and I hope it doesn't die because I like the in-depth articles, but I can't see it surviving that much longer, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
especially in this day and age. But it's all good. Um, I think so. She who summons those weird, tall, gangly monsters. Yeah, that might be the no the Witch of Hemwick. Yeah, that was a different one. Um, Yo, that's a great point. Ghost just said, I kind of wish stuff was coming out this month. The next 2 months, there's way too much. That's the problem.
That
Like,
Ghost. I don't remember if you're in chat last episode, but I kind of touched on this also, and I feel like Kane was pushing back a little bit because I was saying how like should
yeah, you
dev
were saying that.
yeah should devs go easy during the summer like they have been, or should we have no dead space, like no dead time during the year? And it's kind of touching on what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like the
And
summer is just it's like August is the month of sports. Like that's when all sports games come out. Outside of baseball because that's a spring thing, but you got FIFA, hockey, football, basketball, like everything comes out in August basically.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like other like I don't know, man. I don't know what else could come out during the summer. And like why would they
Here's
want to come out in the summer even though they should? Because they should
this
capitalize on the dead space.
this is the thing. People like I understand the whole thing. Like kids are out for the summer in school, so they should be outside. Every kid in America is inside. Like
Yeah.
kids don't go outside no more. Like I roll around the streets, like no one's outside. It's like a ghost town, especially it's 98 degrees. Anyway,
On my
um,
student income, I've been trying to figure what to buy, when, and stuff, especially as a streamer. Yeah, yeah,
yo, but
yeah.
that's
It's
that's
tough
that's what
right
I'm
now.
saying. Exactly, because you're trying to stream because you want to stream the most relevant stuff. Yo, when the September hits and they're dropping, all the games that are coming
Hmm.
out, like you can't possibly like you want to stream the most popular game to get the most views. Totally understand that. You're gonna have to spend $120 plus if you want the two, three hottest games that are coming out. Like, like you got Death Stranding, you got all kind of games coming out, DLCs for popular games. Like
Yep.
it, it's crazy. So some devs should have. I mean, I'm sure there's exact science to it and a perfect reason why they
I
don't do
mean,
it during the summer. But
it. I feel I know they do it because the holiday season. I would think, but
yeah, no, that's definitely a part of it
at the
for
same
sure.
time, I feel like some dev is like, why should I water down the holiday season when I can capitalize on a month that nobody's selling anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I feel like that
yeah,
should be somebody's play. Like
yeah,
every July we know, or Activision. Like every July we know Activision is gonna drop a game because that's their play.
that
Like you know what I mean? Like
exactly.
as an example, I don't know. I feel like there's opportunity in June and July, but nobody seems to jump on it.
Yeah, and Ghost is like saying, Bungie coming out at the same time, Borderlands, Monster Hunter. That's what I'm saying. Death Stranding is risking like it's too much, but
Yeah, there's a
and
lot.
and that's why like I don't know. I feel like it's like I mean again it's a money grab holiday season, but at the same time I like I agree with Sai. if you're like, yo, we're about to drop Death Stranding in July and be like, yo, Kojima owns July. Like, I don't know.
Boom,
I
you won game of the year.
yeah.
You know, you're not competing with
but
anybody else.
but also like the marketing and the groundswell. I guess they summer is such a temporary time, and it's like I sound like an idiot because like, dude, it's all the months are temporary, like they just go and come. But what I'm saying is summer is like people are away, people are moving and grooving, people are outside, people are doing in general, like kids aren't outside, but people are like moving around. And so I feel like the buzz, like what's buzzing right now? Nothing's really buzzing. Like especially in gaming, like gaming's just dead right now. And I feel like
Like,
when
all right,
people
so
get
how about
indoors
this?
for September,
How about
it's like
this? Why isn't Nintendo dropping banger titles in the summertime when their console is a mobile console?
I mean that's a good
It's a traveling console. You can just bring it
yeah
anywhere.
that
Why
is a
not
very good
drop
point.
hot games? It doesn't matter if you're on vacation or not. You can grab it.
Well, I can tell you why Nintendo's not dropping hot games.
That's a
They
different
don't got nothing
conversation.
there.
It's a different conversation. I'm just saying it
Breath of the Wild
for
2,
this
shout out.
conversation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
Nah,
that would
you
be
talking
an
about
avenue.
marketing strategy, like yo on the go, yo, it's hot as fuck out my bed, and you're riding on a train, like you're traveling to Cape Cod. Let's get on this switch, but
Hey,
yeah,
I'm on an 8-hour flight to my vacation spot. Oh, let me pull out the Switch. Like
yeah,
it's easy,
yeah.
easy money.
I'm going to England like a cuck. Let me play the Switch on the plane. Anyway, so Ghostface said, by the way, low key jealous of Xbox. Never thought I'd say this because they're coming out with a Blair Witch Project game. That's an exclusive. That's horrible. This,
I remember seeing that trailer, that E3.
yeah, that Blair Witch though.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
I
So
called that
Ghost,
out too. As soon as I
I
saw, it, I was
guess
like, "Is
yeah,
this
you
Blair
did.
Witch?"
Yeah, you did really call it out. So Ghost, if you got a PC, you're good. Like just get a low key
Yeah.
PC, and it's better than the Xbox. That's
I
a
don't need
fact.
I don't need an Xbox now. Shout out to Nihal.
Yeah, nah,
But
you'll never need to buy an Xbox. All right, let's keep it moving. General. Um, so I'll let you rock with this one. Another head employee leaves Blizzard.
yeah, it's actually one of the co-founders. Actually, the second co-founder to leave Blizzard Entertainment. So
Damn.
I don't think there's any original founders left in the company. I think it's just whoever like Activision appointed. So they just keep losing people. Activision keeps losing people in general, and they're laying off people. Someone who's a Disney investor brought up a point: should Disney buy, or they brought up the point that Disney should buy Activision and all its divisions that's under it.
Yeah.
I mean, and here's Disney should, because the resources that Activision has and all the studios underneath them, like they could easily capitalize. Here's the thing with Disney, like they struggle with gaming. Let's be real, they have a hard time with gaming. They had to let Spider-Man go to a different developer and let them do their own thing. They had to step back, you know.
Yeah.
And they're doing that with Square Enix, even though that's another shitstorm over there. But they kind of have to pull back. So maybe if they buy Activision and Disney money starts flowing through the developers, and it's not Activision run the show, it's Mickey Mouse and his pockets, maybe it can turn around that company, because they're a major player in the gaming industry, whether we like it or not.
Yo,
Heidel in the building coming in
shout
with
out
some
to Heidel Beezy in this bitch. This dude comes in. Is it true you guys settled the bet by hurling little people at each other while they made rocket noises?
Yo, shout out to the True Rocket League. Let's go.
Yo, let's go. Yo, Heidel, that is a fact. This is
yo,
actual
shut,
fact.
yo, shout out for Heidel.
Oh
Let's go,
man.
baby. What's up, homie?
Shout out to oh man, Peter Dinklage. Anyway,
Check out this
um
Stadia. You can play it on the go. Yeah, exactly.
Google Stadia is the greatest console of all time, even though it's not a console. Anyway, um so yeah,
So yeah, I mean,
Disney is a savage, and I feel like they're trying to take over the world as we
yeah,
speak with this new
that yeah, I
streaming
mean,
service.
Disney keeps buying everything, but
Yeah.
do you think that, would it be beneficial for them to buy Activision?
Um,
And would they stop making Call of Duty because of it's being Disney? Like, I
that's
don't know.
actually Call of Duty. They would have
Call
to
of
do
Duty is
Call
their
of Duty
money
with,
maker, so
they would have to do Call of Duty with rubber bullets, my guy.
yeah.
Shout out to High.
It'd
Welcome,
be
man.
Disney
It's been a minute.
zombies, and it'd be like zombie Goofy.
Yeah, but like
Imagine.
I'm not trying to play Call of Duty, but like Goofy's Revenge. Like,
Oh,
fuck out of here,
man,
bro.
that'd be
And I'm not
crazy.
trying to play like Aladdin 1, 2, and 3.
I
Although
mean,
like
why
Prince of
not?
Persia was good,
Yo,
but still.
Aladdin was fire on Sega. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember that shit.
it was decent. It was decent. Anyway,
Heidel, we good, fam. It's good to see you, homie.
yeah, it's good to see you, man. Division 2, side you got that
I
Tramp Stamp
mean,
on your back.
I don't really have much
Right?
to say about it because I haven't played it yet. I'm thinking of trying it tonight, although I kind of want to log into GTA again. The game's fire, man. But episode 1 did drop yesterday for Division, and from what I'm hearing, it's been fire. The missions have been great. They did a lot of quality of life changes and new exotics coming out and quests and whatnot. So it's we're starting to branch out of original DC and going into different areas of map that we haven't discovered yet. So this is part 1 of a 3-episode DLC run for the year, so I'm excited to try it. I can't wait.
Yeah, and that's one of the games that I really want to play this gen that I have in Division 2, especially the fact. Shout out to Ubisoft for doing 3 DLCs
For
successive
free, yeah.
for free. Like that's the goat. Ghostface said they'll become Disney after dark, and
That's a
Idol
fact.
said I'm a subscriber. That's a fact. That's
I, well, I,
I don't
I,
know.
I don't
That's
know
perfect.
why I read that in a Destiny's Child tone. Like, I'm a
I'm a
survivor.
subscriber. Oh, let me get 5 more brothers. Oh, God. Oh my God! What is going on? What is going on?
I'm a subscriber. Anyways, appreciate it, Heidel.
God.
So going off of that, we're rolling into GTA. I kind of already talked about it, but it did drop yesterday as well, and me and you got to get on there and actually do some missions because
Yeah, no.
although gambling is awesome, I want to see what the story leads us because there is some sort of story mission to it.
Yeah. No, it is. It is. There's definitely some story stuff. Heidel said, "What games have you been playing?" I feel like Heidel's trolling me because I don't even play games no more. But yo, I've been playing.
Yo, Heidel, you got a cell phone? You
Heidel,
you can 1v1 them
yo,
right now.
Heidel, if you got a cell phone, you can 1v1 me in Golf Clash because that's the #1 game I've been playing forever. Nah, but seriously, I love that game. I also been playing 2K and I've been playing Detroit Become Human. Anyway, you can troll me about Golf Clash. It's mad funny. I'm a dork. Anyway, yeah, GTA 5 is fire DLC. Madden 20 is coming out August 2nd. This is like mad early this year. I feel like Madden usually comes out like towards the end of August, like the 21st. I didn't buy Madden 19. I don't know if you guys know. I used to be a Madden head. 19, I just literally red boxed it and beat it in 10 hours. Like stayed up all night and beat that bitch. So I beat every Madden's. Well,
Hmm.
I haven't beat every Madden because they. Oh nah, shout out to Heidel. No, I know, man. I know. It's my insecurities. I felt like you were trolling because I'm so insecure about not being able to play games anymore because I'm trash. I also family shit. Anyway, Madden 20. I don't know if you probably none of our subs or our people play Madden.
Did they announce another long shot? Or
Yo,
no?
no, they did not. But here's the thing: they didn't announce it for 19, and it was in there. So I'm
Oh,
hoping,
okay.
I'm hope I I need to look that up because if it's long shots
they have. I know they have like some. What the hell is it called? Something X.
like my player.
Yeah, it's like My Player, kind of something similar to that, where you go through the combine and all that stuff. But I don't think
Yeah,
it's
that's
actually
true.
like a story. I think it's kind of just based off your own performance.
Yeah, and they always have like that thing where you can make your own player and like go through
Yeah,
and like stuff like that. But I don't know if there's actual because I want to see.
Long shot was decent though. That
Yo,
was and it was
any
unique for Madden. Like they never do that
yeah,
stuff.
no, they never did it, and they did it. I think they did. Didn't they do it right after FIFA did the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
Alex Hunter joint?
hmm
Which I gotta like. I don't
I
know
think
if I put up on
I'm a
FIFA.
year behind on his story. I didn't
Yeah,
play
me too.
19.
Would it? This is from Heidel. Would it help your insecurities to imagine me naked while you talk about your gaming adventures? You know what,
It
Heidel?
totally would help him. By the way, it totally
I
will.
can't confirm or deny that it would help, but you know what? Give it a try potentially. Let me think about it. Oh, real quick. Oh, so Madden 20, go ahead and cop that. Microsoft, the genius that they are. You know what? And I've been wondering why Microsoft has not done so well this gen, and they explained it to me. And you know what? I believe
In
in
their
it.
own words.
They explained it. They said Microsoft came out and said they attribute 48% decline in Xbox sales due to current gen fatigue. Um, current gen fatigue. So they're saying
These
the
guys, dude,
reason why
I can't with that, man.
Microsoft is saying this is what they're saying. We're not selling we've seen a decline in sales because people are tired of playing video games this gen. Rich, are you stupid? Bro, the number of people playing video games has increased exponentially throughout this whole fucking generation. Like
Yeah,
everybody's playing video games, you dicks. Like how do they come? How does Microsoft?
that
Who's their PR person?
like
Like, hey, put this excuse out. Put people are fatigued from this gen. That's why we haven't sold. Like, are you guys fucking stupid, bro? Pants off, yes, of course I will.
100%.
For sure. Um, yo, I don't I think it's comical, and I feel like
It's
Microsoft
I
is
can't believe that that article actually came out though. Like,
yeah.
how,
That like how does that get cleared, bro?
I don't.
Like how does that? And here's the thing:
How they think that was
if
a good idea?
Microsoft was half as creative at making fucking excuses as they were at making games, they'd be beating PlayStation right now. Like, but they keep coming out with, oh, console premiere exclusive, worldwide premiere on this stage exclusive. Like they keep making up words and making
Yeah.
shit up, and it's like it's all fluff, and it's sad because it causes Sony to pull out of E3 and not try as hard. So,
hmm
um, for those of you
That's
who
why no one plays Trash Box. Facts, idle. Facts.
hey, Gears 5 beta test was trash. Not that it was trash, but I just saw some screen. Some people got some videos of playing. They don't tend to the gamer like PlayStation. Yeah, now that's actually a fact. And to go back, not to go back like 6 years ago, but in 2013, I said to myself, okay, because I had a 360, and I was like, am I gonna buy PlayStation 4 or Xbox One? And I said to myself, what do I care about? And I'm like, I want the games. So I went with PlayStation because they had the games. And that's to keep it simple. That's just a fact. So anyway,
Heidel
um,
says they don't tend to the gamer like PlayStation. That's a fact.
yeah, no, they don't. They really don't, and that's why they produce games like Sea of Thieves is
Here we go.
nah, nah. I'm about to lose our whole fan base, including my co-host. Sea of Thieves,
Bruh.
Sea of Thieves are for dirty cooks. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Listen, no, but like a game like Sea of Thieves, let's be freaking honest. a game like Sea of Thieves that's not for freaking hardcore gamers. You play it because it's fun, and like I play games that are not hardcore. It's mad fun, like Golf Clash. Sea of Thieves is not a game for like hardcore gamers who are really into gaming and like game mechanics. Like you play it because it's like Fortnite, it's some fun shit to do with your friends. But like Microsoft has never given a true gamer something to play this whole fucking generation. They're just
They're hoping on Gears 5, but
yeah, they're hoping the Gears 5 brings it in, but
it took them like 8 years.
They're giving you fluff, and this Gears 5 beta test is not a good sign. And people, there's a lot of glitches in the beta test, which is, I don't know when Gears 5, I think it comes out 2020 early, I think. The Gears 5 beta test, people are making excuses for it. Listen, Xbox, you don't. Gears is the only one of like 3 franchises you have left that get any respect. Don't Gears 5 up.
Yeah.
Gears, you guys.
Like if there's one game you're ever gonna make like good for your platform, you got to make that Gears.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. And how it goes. Remember when Xbox was pushing more of the television aspect of their platform and the games? Yeah. That's when they lost. No, absolutely. They were trying to make an entertainment system versus a fucking console.
That was their reveal stream, right? Wasn't that
Don Matrix came out and said entertainment. He's talking about fucking Netflix and stream.
Yeah.
He's like, you can play Madden and stream the football game while you're like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, gamers were like,
nobody asked for that.
yeah, gamers were like, dude, I just want to play some good games, bro. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, back to the Gears 5. If they Gears 5 up, that will be the nail in the coffin for this. I mean, they already sealed their fate with the last 3 games exclusives that they've come out with have all been 65s and below. Like
Crackdown
was like Crackdown 3 was like a 64. Like Sea of Thieves was like a 62. Like it's crazy. Anyway, moving on to Sai's favorite console. Sai, thoughts?
Nintendo. There's really no new news in Nintendo other than people are like, I guess they're trying to sue or something. Like the Joy-Cons on the Switch are having mechanical issues and it's causing their players to just randomly drift. It's just like their player character just starts walking and like drifting different directions on their own without you touching the joystick. And I guess it's a known issue and it's pretty common because apparently there's a lot of people like trying to sue Nintendo about it, and Nintendo's taking a crazy amount of heat over it. And if you send it to them, like I read this dude, he sent the Joy-Cons back because Nintendo's like, all right, we'll take care of it, send it back to us.
Yeah, that I heard. That's Nintendo said they were taking care of it.
Yeah, they sent back Joy-Cons. He plugged them in. The first thing his character did was drift to the left. Like it wasn't fixed. And I think they just referred, someone's broken Joy-Con and sent it back to him. So I don't know. They're taking a lot of heat for the Joy-Cons. I really don't have anything else to say about it other than like Nintendo's got to figure something out because those Joy-Cons aren't cheap, man. They're not cheap at all. So they're the only things. If you want to play that game mobile, like on the run, you need those Joy-Cons. So it's like a necessity. So,
bro,
they got to figure something out.
Another thing about the Joy-Cons, like they're too small, bro. Like I'm not saying my hands are big, but like when I put my hands on the Joy-Con, they feel humongous. Like in my fingers,
I'm still not used to holding like the Switch when it's not docked because like
it's just mad weird.
It's just like the Joy-Cons make it so much longer and it feels awkward in your hand. Pause.
Yo, fam, you can't. What you say? You said something about you can't handle Reggie Fils-Aimé's length. Anyway, shout out to him.
Shout out to Bowser.
Yo, shout out to Bowser, the new god. Um, anyway, so
But yeah,
moving
anyways,
forward,
that's the thing.
yeah, just to get them Joy Cons.
Facts.
Sony's Spider-Man size game of the year, low key for 2018. Spider-Man is the best-selling superhero game of all time. That
That
that sounds crazy.
that's the most impressive out of everything. Like, you can have a game of the year. My Joy-Con is
Idol
pretty
says
long
my
too.
Joy-Con is pretty long.
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
hey, send it over. Pause.
Idol with the long Joy-Con. Send it to Sai. Email him.
But no, like, think about that. Like, it looks like a baby's arm in my hand.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
This man, Idol.
Boy. Going off the deep
Oh,
end.
man. Oh, man.
I don't even know what we're saying. Oh yeah, so Spider-Man,
Talking about baby arms. Go ahead.
baby arms. Spider-Man's baby arm is pretty savage, but
But
it's
to be
the-
the best superhero
the best
selling game of all time,
superhero
like that's
game
because
of all
those
time.
Batman's like Batman won game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
one of those I've only played a couple of the Batmans.
Dude,
Actually
like
didn't like them.
Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight,
Yeah,
City.
it wasn't a game of the year.
They're
in
fire.
2014?
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was. It might have been Arkham Knight. I don't know. One of them I think did win something. But
Yeah, no,
I
definitely
thought
did.
we were sharing. Nah, we're all good, bro. We're all good. But
Nah, Idol, we got you.
they sold over $9 million in copies of this game. Now, here's what makes it much more impressive. It's an exclusive to Sony. It beat out games on multi-platforms. It's outselling multiple different avenues. Like,
That's crazy. Arkham City won game of the year actually in 2011.
there you go. And it's sold on PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, PC.
Multiplat.
Spider-Man's
That's
beating
wild.
everyone out just on Sony's platform. And
Yo, but
that's the most impressive aspect of this whole thing.
Here's the thing about Spider-Man. The game is really, really fucking good. It's really fucking good, dog.
I haven't played
the
Spider-Man.
game-
Are you a
Yo,
fan?
Heidi,
Are you a fan of Spider-Man or any?
Yo, you don't even, yo, Fidel, I don't even like Spider-Man. I think he's kind of a pussy. I loved playing Spider-Man. I love like when I think of Spider-Man, I think of like Tobey Maguire or whatever that fucking guy is. I think of like a soft like dude. Like Spider-Man. This Spider-Man was so good that not only was the narrative like amazing, but the gameplay mechanics like the web swinging, all the different powers, like the different like the shots that you could do, like the free like all the animations, everything about the game was good. Every single thing about the game was good.
It was fantastic.
There was no even getting the platinum, which usually getting the platinum in any game causes you to do mad repetitive shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even the repetitive shit was fun. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to go into another hideout and beat the guys up and see how quickly I could do it or what moves I could use. Like the Spider-Man game was damn near perfect.
like that one where you have to like chase down the drones for like the research or whatever. Like that.
Oh
it was
my God,
dude, that shit was a pain in the ass and it was frustrating. But at the same time, the swing mechanics are so on point. Like swinging throughout the city was not a problem. Like, sure, I'll chase this thing down because I'm having a blast swinging. So,
hell yeah.
That's because Spider-Man is owned by Sony. I think that only applies to. I think it only applies to movies and TV. I don't know if it applies to video games. Either way, you're probably correct. But Sony didn't make it. This was an Insomniac project.
Insomniac, yeah.
Shout out to Spider-Man and the team that made it because Insomniac, they killed it, and they beat out everyone else on just one platform. So
yeah, no, that was dope. Do we want to do that one last burning joint?
Yeah, if you want. I'm not really sure, but go ahead.
So real quick, anybody in the chat, if you want to shout out to Game Informer, I got this question from them. Anybody in the chat can answer this. Well, and I'll just go first. What game did you initially hate and then grow to love? So if there's ever any game this gen, last gen before that you played that you initially yo this game's trash, and then you grew to love it, what was that game? So for me, I'll just go Red Dead Redemption 2. Yo, when I started playing that game, I'm like, yo, this game is the worst game I've ever played. Like me and Si played it together. He's like, yo, this game's trash. I'm like, I
Yeah,
hated
that
to
was a
agree with
hard
him.
pass for me.
I hated to agree with him, but like it was really bad and it got worse. And then after about 20 hours, the game got really good and I really like loved it. But I'm like, yo, it took me a good 20 hours to get past how freaking boring and slow and methodical that game was. And I couldn't because I was like, people were coming to my stream when I first started, and I was like, I legit was like, don't buy this game. They were like, yo, how's the game? And I'm like, don't buy it. Like all two people came to my stream. I'm like, yo, I was like my aunt and uncle. I was like, yo, don't buy this game. Like it's trash. But yo, I grew to love it. So I don't know if anybody in the chat has a game that they initially were down on. And that they kind of grew to love it. But Red Dead Redemption was
I see. I'm having a hard time figuring out because I have no game that really jumps up at me, to where like I hate, because usually I'm pretty quick to the trigger. Like if I hate the game, it's done. It's a wrap. So it's hard for me to continue after I hate it.
That's actually a good point about you. I feel like because I feel like when you start something and if you're like, yo, this shit trash, like
It's a wrap.
you're gonna be done with it. So that makes sense. See, and that's where you and I are different. Like I'll be like, yo, let me at least get in a number of hours that I need to figure it out. But I respect what you're saying because you're like, why am I gonna keep wasting? Like with Red Dead Redemption 2, you're like, bro, I got 10 hours in. Like, why am I gonna waste? I'm not gonna.
I think I did 20 hours in that game.
Yeah.
I
but
still
you're
had
like,
80 to go, and I was like, nah, I'm out. I'm out.
No, I'm good. Yeah, but see, I like to give it enough time in any game to really see, like, if it's I need to, if it's bad, I need to know if it's really really bad. Like I kind of like stick around to see like um the final kind of deal. What I get it, you know.
It's like a
Um
train wreck. You had to watch it.
yeah. I kind of slowed down. You were like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good, fam. We just gonna
Yeah,
pass this
nah, I'm
one.
out. I hit that eject button.
For
Although
sure,
now
for
the
sure.
eject button just hits itself. Actually, you know
Bruh.
what? Yo,
Yo, shout yo,
shout out to some dude
No.
on Twitter for linking me to this YouTube video
Yeah, that's a
because
fact.
is so far that shit's working, man. It hasn't
that's
knock on
wild.
wood, it hasn't spit out GTA.
Damn.
So I think I'm gonna try to jump back onto that Devil May Cry to try that out.
Damn, that's dope.
But
Yeah.
I had to take, for anyone, if you're old style PlayStation with the touch buttons for eject and power, if the sensitivity skyrockets and it's just auto ejecting everything, let me know because I can link you to a video. Basically, you have to take the PlayStation apart and like scrape off the gold coating on the sensor, and somehow that works. And I don't know. That's pretty much it. But the video will guide you on how to do it. Shout out to that dude because so far it's working.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So yeah, that's about it for this show. Like I said at the beginning, there's not a lot of news. We tried to give you guys what we could. We'll do another episode in another 2 weeks. In that time, you can always hit us with questions or whatever.
I feel like we'll get more news for September stuff by the
Yeah,
next
hell
one,
yeah.
I would
Hell
hope.
yeah,
if not, then I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. But hopefully we'll have some more news for you. Come like the next show will be like mid August around, like maybe for end of the first week in August or so. But we're doing Wednesday nights during the summer, so just keep looking for us for that and see if we change that up as the gaming season changes. But yeah, man, this is a dope episode. We actually made it through without any technical difficulties and without any babies crying and all that other stuff. So
Maybe I
yeah,
can actually upload this one.
yeah, damn. Anyway, Sai, you want to do your outro?
Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody in chat that came through. It's good to see everyone. But you can find me at twitter.com/scythex_ and twitch.tv/scythex.
Hey, and you could find me. Appreciate everyone who came through. Daryl, shout out to you. Heidel, shout out to you. Fly, shout out to you. Ghost, shout out to you. Rock to Fly, shout out to you. Even though you came and dipped quick. FNG Twitter at FNG Podcast. You can find me at Trigun4848. Twitch.tv/Trigun411. And without further ado, if you listen this long and you're a Nintendo fan, I want you to know what you are.
Hey, Dar, trash. Dar, appreciate that, bud. We'll see you out there. Have a great one, everybody. Peace.
All right, peace.